4x4x7 version 5.0 base unit chapter. Copyright 2013 Justin Lynch Designs. Here are the raw materials that you're going to need to construct your vocal booth's floating floor. We call it the base unit. Build your 2x4 frame with 3-inch screws. Be sure and use pilot holes so that you don't split the wood. After building your base as square as possible, attach your pre-cut 47 by 47 inch bottom panels using silicone and 1 5/8 inch screws. The reason you want to use silicone is that it reduces vibration and keeps everything airtight. With the bottom panel secured, silicone the inside seam where the frame meets the panel. Now add R13 or R19 insulation between the frame studs. Be sure not to sandwich the insulation too tightly. Vary the thickness between cavities reduces mold issues. Flip the frame over and install the top panel just like the bottom one. Be sure your cuts for the base are as precise as possible. A compound miter saw or table saw is recommended, but a circular saw with a new blade and some care can get the same results. Most homes and apartments, regardless of being new, have a floor that is not perfectly level. Be sure and use shims to level your base when adding panels. Mark your base sides back, right, left, front, as well as the top unit so when you reassemble the booth, it all comes together the same. If you want a less boomy floor for Foley work or overdubbing low-frequency instruments, use MDF panels and fill the base unit with sand instead of insulation. Now with your base unit assembled, sealed, and prep painted, apply a copious amount of open-time carpet adhesive using a notched trowel. Wait for the adhesive to set up. Now lay your workout matting down on it. Let it set for an hour, then carefully flip the base unit over and trim the excess edges off with a sharp knife blade. The reason you want to use rubber matting like this is that it creates a seal when the weight of the walls rests on it, and it minimizes foot noise for critical recording. You have a few options for floor isolation depending upon your floor type. For hardwood floors, furniture pucks. For concrete floors, rubber iso pucks or casters work well. If you have a clearance issue in a basement or garage, simple rubber bar matting works great as well. Congratulations, you've finished your work on the base unit. Great job. Now let's move on to the top unit chapter.